Tensions in the Middle East continue to rise as the relationship between the United States and Iran enters another period of heightened uncertainty. Across the region, military forces are increasing their readiness, while global attention focuses on the possibility of further escalation. Amid this growing tension, newly released footage shows a quiet but highly coordinated nighttime operation at a U.S. Air Force base. Under the bright lights of the flight line, specialized crews begin transporting heavy munitions across the airfield. Slowly and carefully, the convoy moves toward a waiting strategic bomber. Every step of the process is controlled and deliberate, following strict procedures designed to ensure both safety and operational readiness. Scenes like this may appear routine, but they represent a critical part of how modern air forces prepare for potential missions. Waiting on the runway is one of the most recognizable aircraft in military aviation history, the legendary Boeing B-52 Stratofortress. For decades, this long-range bomber has served as a central element of the strategic capabilities of the United States Air Force. Even though the aircraft first entered service during the Cold War, it continues to play an important role in today's global security environment. As tensions involving Iran continue to dominate international headlines, strategic bombers like the B-52 have once again drawn attention from military analysts around the world. The aircraft's ability to fly extremely long distances and carry a wide range of payloads makes it one of the most flexible platforms in the U.S. bomber fleet. In this footage, ground crews carefully position the munitions beneath the aircraft while technicians coordinate each step of the loading process. Multiple teams work together with precision, communicating constantly to ensure every procedure is followed correctly. From safety checks to equipment alignment, each stage requires discipline and careful coordination. Operations like these are often practiced during major readiness exercises designed to prepare crews for a variety of mission scenarios. One such training event is Global Thunder, which focuses on testing the readiness of strategic forces and command systems. During these exercises, air crews and ground personnel simulate real-world conditions to maintain operational capability. While the footage itself reflects training and preparation, the broader geopolitical context has made scenes like these especially significant. In recent months, tensions between Washington and Tehran have intensified following a series of military incidents and regional security concerns. Iran has continued to expand its missile and drone capabilities, which has raised concerns among U.S. officials and regional allies. In response, the United States has maintained a visible military presence across the Middle East. Strategic bombers, naval forces, and air defense systems all form part of a larger deterrent strategy aimed at preventing further escalation. According to defense analysts, aircraft such as the B-52 provide the United States with the ability to project power across vast distances without relying on nearby bases. This capability allows military planners to respond quickly to developing situations while maintaining strategic flexibility. At the same time, officials emphasize that many military activities are routine operations designed to maintain readiness rather than signal immediate conflict. Still, as global tensions continue to fluctuate, images of bombers being prepared for potential missions inevitably capture public attention. For the crews working on the ground, however, the focus remains on precision and professionalism. Behind every aircraft standing ready on the runway is a large team of specialists responsible for maintenance, logistics, safety, and operational planning. Their work often takes place late at night or in challenging conditions, ensuring that every system functions exactly as required. The B-52 Stratofortress itself remains a remarkable example of longevity in military aviation. Despite being one of the oldest aircraft still in active service, it has undergone numerous modernization programs that allow it to operate effectively alongside far newer platforms. These upgrades include improvements to navigation systems, communications equipment, and weapon integration capabilities. Because of these enhancements, the aircraft is expected to remain in service for many more years. In fact, the B-52 is projected to continue flying well into the future as part of the United States long-range bomber strategy. As the aircraft stands ready under the lights of the airfield, the scene reflects more than just a single operation. It represents the broader reality of modern military readiness in an increasingly complex global environment. For observers around the world, footage like this provides a rare look behind the scenes of how large-scale military operations are prepared. It shows the level of coordination required long before an aircraft ever takes to the skies. And while the aircraft itself often receives the spotlight, the true story lies with the crews who ensure every mission begins with preparation and discipline. As tensions between the United States and Iran continue to evolve, strategic aircraft like the B-52 remain part of the broader conversation about deterrence and global stability. Whether these tensions will escalate further or eventually move toward diplomatic solutions remains uncertain. But one thing is clear, the preparation happening on runways and air bases today reflects the serious responsibilities carried by modern military forces. And now we want to hear from you. Do you think strategic bombers like the B-52 will continue to play a major role in future conflicts involving global powers? Or will emerging technologies eventually replace these legendary aircraft? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your perspective is always welcome.